Диаз, но не получается. Он просто забирает позицию.
В маунт сейчас.
Есть фулл-маунт, уничтожает Макгрегора.
И что сейчас? Неужели заберет шею?
Пошел удушающий.
Неужели вы сейчас
Сдается
О, Господи, что же творится?
Сдается Макгрегор. Нет, бой.
He just shook up the world. How's that feel? And I'm not surprised, mother.
I knew that fool McGregor was going down from the moment I saw the press conference when he starts talking about gang signs with one hand and animal balloons with the left. I've been putting it down like that for as long as I can remember. Hey, when you got mouths to feed, you do what you gotta do. I got 3 baby mamas and 2 kids. You figure that one out. Alright, check it out from the very beginning. Look at Diaz, how he's coming out. He's all loked up. He's mobbing with a purpose. This fool's coming out swinging. He's ready to go. Basically, I could tell this fool McGregor was scared from the very moment he started making his way to the cage. Look at how he keeps smiling, trying to hide his insecurities. That's the same thing my lady does when we're fighting. I could tell she's about to cry. She's done. Mira, this is the kick right here that McGregor was telling everybody he was gonna win with. And now he misses and ends up looking like a fool. So they get in the clinch, and now he's begging Diaz not to embarrass him and ruin his legacy. He's saying, Diaz, please, I had to gain 35 pounds for this fight. I didn't have time to work on my cardio. That's why I'm so sluggish right now. Nate Diaz is my boy. My boy is mi hijo, okay? I'm not disrespecting, but you gotta understand something. The reason he won is because he's a practitioner of MMA, but don't get it twisted. It's not MMA as in mixed martial arts. It's MMA as in Mexican martial arts. I'm actually the founder and grandmaster of MMA, and Nate Diaz has been one of my disciples for like the past few years. Conor McGregor is unable to land anything effective, probably because he's too winded and dizzy from throwing those stupid kicks. Supposedly there was this thing called like Gracie or Graceland University or whatever that Nate Diaz had gone through, and basically it's like where they teach 2 grown men how to fight where they're laying on the ground together. Matter of fact, when I was back in county, the 2 guys next to me, they used to do Gracie University at night. And usually the winner would get to sleep on the top bunk. So basically it got to the point where Nate Diaz was thinking like, if I'm gonna be in the UFC, at some point I'm probably gonna have to learn how to fight fools while I'm standing on my feet. So Nate Diaz turned to online MMA, Mexican martial arts, and he started watching my YouTube videos, and from that point on, he became a complete fighter. And the best part, I didn't even charge nothing for my videos. Where's my shout out, Nate? Now McGregor and his corner are scared. He's coming out strong in the aggressor position, and he keeps throwing that stupid kick and getting himself into a world of trouble. The Diaz fans started to get concerned when they saw the blood on his face, but not a lot of people understood that it was actually the blood from McGregor's weak knuckles. At this moment, McGregor is using a new tactic he learned from his training camp, where he's trying to harm Nate Diaz's fists with his jaw. This is the moment McGregor knew he messed up. You know how it goes, but my mom's watching. I gotta go to church tomorrow. She gets mad. I have a little bit of history with this move right here, but I'll talk about that later. And this is gonna seal the victory for Nate Diaz. So I had a series of instructional videos on YouTube where I showed people how to do Mexican martial arts, and I ran into a little bit of trouble when I made my video on the rear naked choke, because basically I made it too literally and I got flagged, and then everything went downhill from there. So basically Nate Diaz took Mexican martial arts and he made the notorious one look like a rag doll. And now I'm pumped up and I want to share Mexican martial arts with the world. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, blue. I saw online last time there's these blue fools from Ecuador, like in some tribe. They haven't discovered them yet, but they went over like with the helicopter. Fools had the spears. Mira, if you want to learn how to defend yourself, if you want to learn Mexican martial arts, then subscribe or click here to watch our next video. If you're watching on Facebook, though, nothing's gonna happen right here. This is mostly for YouTube. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, you're gonna see that we're on the Vodo Studios channel. Even if you're on Facebook, it's connected to Vodo. I tried to get Vato, pero some fool from Bakersfield had it already, so now it's Vodo Studios. That's where you can find me. Good looking now, late.